Hi guys, I'm Kimberly and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a bead haul over the deals that I have found at my local Walmart. I haven't been in a Walmart and I'm always going straight back and checking out the beads, and then they're having a sale going on now where they're trying, like toward the end of the season, sometimes they do this in between seasons to clearance out everything. They're trying to get rid of all the merchandise to get new in. Well, they had a special where they had 50% off, additional 50% off all the clearance items of everything in the store except for jewelry and electronics. So naturally, I ran, practically ran back to the bead aisle, and I hit jackpot. They have a lot of different beads, really good quality, and I want to show you some of the deals that I found. This one right here is one I found. Some of these, they're mixture beads, like some might be porcelain, some might be glass, and some might be some kind of other material that I'm not too sure of, but I didn't care because they are beautiful and I loved them. They had clearance these down to $2. And then with that sale going on, they had an additional 50% off this, so this made this $1. I could not believe it. This was an awesome deal. And some of these beads, I just want to show you some. This is like a mirror finish, and that's I love that. And then you have your little has this little engraved little designs in the silver bead, and then you have your what I like to call your party disco ball that really puts out the shine, and then you're kind of like a stardust, just like little sparkles all over it, like a glitter, reminds me of. And this bead was really cool. It's kind of like a barrel shaped. And they have these, if I can get in here close, they're raised. It's not flat. And if I can hold it on the side, if you can see how these are raised up here, see how they're raised here? And you have these like these little circle ones, and then you have the little line of the little metal dots, and the little, looks like a little bicone, flat bicone design. So I just really love that. And then this is your bling. But there's on all these strands, you usually have one that's, it has a lot of bling, and I really do like this. This is a huge bead. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe a pendant. I can make a pendant with that. But it's really big, but it's really pretty. It's a bumpy like material with like this, reminds me of like a little sparkle crushed glass all over it. It's really nice. And so you get a decent size. If you can see right there. That's the size, and they're designed by me. And Walmart has before, they had some good beads, but not as much as in the past few months. They're really up their bead aisle, and it has like tripled in size. So a lot of people must be getting into beading. So I got two of those, $1. Can you believe it? And then they had this one. Now this one right here, I had a lot of stuff in the bag, and this is hollow. This one's hollow, and it's a really neat bead, but it kind of, I don't know if I can fix that or not. This one did kind of get squished. I'm really sick about that. That was my fault. I had a whole lot of stuff in the bags. Well, the bagger. And you have a different type. You have your Stardust, and this was $2, as you can see. Some of them have tags on it, some of them don't. They just didn't get around to marking it all out. If you go there, make sure they ring up right, because sometimes they'll put them all on like one little section to have all on the bar, and they'll have one or two marked, but they're all supposed to be that price. But a lot of these they didn't even mark, so you have to make sure that they ring up right and that they give you the additional clearance. So, but luckily, there's a good portion of these rang up right on these. There's only a couple that didn't, and they fixed it. And you get this little flat little bead, kind of like with a little sun, and then these little sparkle beads. I just love these. I forget the name of these beads, but they're really pretty. It's like a purple, and you have your clear little disco ball, and I love this bead right here. This bead right here, I think would make a very cute pendant, and it's raised, as you can tell. See, if I hold it from the side, see the little bumps. See how it sticks out right there? And there's silver, like a little flower, and little spots, and then on the end, kind of reminds me of like a paved stone, and it's purple. It's really nice. And this is the bead that got damaged, and I don't know if I can fix that or not. But, oh well, it's still worth it for the rest of the beads. And so these were $1. I love those. It's like the others style. Kind of reminds me of a Jesse James style which I need to get some of those. Those I've been looking, trying to find some good deals, but they're so expensive everywhere I looked. So I was glad to find these. These are like a substitute, although a cheaper substitute, but still for $1 you cannot go wrong. And this right here is like the really dark, kind of like the black little disco ball, again with the little stardust. And this one's really cute. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it reminds me of like a rose. So it's silver, and it's a rose on both sides, not just one. And then you have another one of those that's kind of like the purple, but it's a bigger size. And this is dark, and it has the crushed glass look to it, little bumps, and this right here reminds me of a screen. This is a screen because you can see through the hole. It's not solid, but it's really neat. I haven't seen a bead like that. And then you got this one. It's like a little crystal faceted, and it actually puts off a lot of sparkle. It's nice. Another screen one. So again, it was $2. Then an additional 50%. $2 was a good price. Then additional 50% off, $1. So I got that one. Then they had these. I had to get them because I don't have anything like it. Again, $2 marked down, 50% off. That's $1. And they're like the other bead here that I showed you, but just a bigger version of it. The little bumpies with the crushed glass. And you get this decent amount on there. They're really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I will use them. They're all designed by me, the brand. And then I got these are glass. Well, some of these are glass. This one right here, these two here might be acrylic. I don't know what that is, but this is glass, and this is there are some glass on here. You can tell by the weight of it and stuff. And this is more in the like the bronzy, the light amber, whatever color you want to call it. And like this one right here has these little swirls in it, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has these little gold brassy type, little sparkly glitter type. It is really cute. I really like that. And here's another one, and this one right here, it looks like it's slightly darker, but it's really pretty. And you got your faceted little shapes and stuff, and I think it's really nice. It's really pretty. $1. So I got that one. And now these have some weight to it too, so they're either like porcelain or glass or something like that. And they have like a little marble look to it, and they are like a really dark color. I don't know if it's almost like a black with some greens and whites, and it has the swirls in it. It has a little silver metallic balls in between. It's like about a 6mm there. And these are really cute. And this one has a lot of green. You see that? This is very unique. I love to find these beads. I like places like Walmart's now and Myers. They have a lot more beads to choose from, at least at mine, than they used to. In the past few months, they tripled in size, as I said, so it's great. So that was $1 as well. Here's another one that I thought was really neat. It's kind of like, it has these little black beads with the little bead caps. As you can see, the little cute little bead caps. But these beads right here, I just love. They're like a rectangle, and on the outside, it's kind of, the red in here is kind of like the red inside color beads, if you're familiar with those, but just on a bigger version. Like you can get the seed beads like that. But so the outside is this crystal, and the inside has the red, and it has the black and the gold, glitter gold. So you can see that. Stripes. So I love that. And this is $1. And I'll put it down here so you can see how long the strand is. So you get pretty many there. So I actually found 2 of those. I basically bought most of the beads that they had clearance out. I just couldn't resist. Felt bad, but I was going to leave some for some other people, but I was like, oh, I gotta have them. I just have to. They sparkle. If it sparkles, I have to have it. And these is kind of like more of the neutral family. You have a little bitty, looks like a 4mm. As you can see, it's kind of like faceted in a way. And these have like the tans and the creams and the. It's kind of like an inside color too. See how it has the inside color, and then it has the marble type look to it. And these are like the 6mm. That's the size it looks to me. Crackle glass, which I do love my crackle glass. This is pretty, and it's $1. $1. It was like Christmas. I was so happy. Now these I thought was really weird. Now these right here, I actually paid less than $1 for. They was winning $1.50, and 50% off that, 75 cents. This kind of reminds me of that iris type. It's just so pretty. It's got these purples and blues, and they're really shiny and they're really showy. I don't know if you're picking that up or not. So I just love those. Let's put those right here. And then they had this. Now this was $1. Remember, it's 50% off the tag, you see. And it's like the faceted little disco balls, and it has different looks to it, kind of like a goldy coppery brass, I don't know which, and purple, and it has all different colors in it, as you could tell, and it really shines. It's a darker bead, and I love them. $1. Go to local Walmart and see what they got. They might have it still going on. Now these are kind of like those donut beads, or some people call them rondelle donut beads, and it's kind of like this milky white with this little metallic finish to it, like the AB finish type. And I thought that was really interesting. It's really neat. So that is different, and these really have some weight to it. They're pretty heavy. $1. Tell me where you can find that. 2 strands, not one, 2 strands for $1. And they're decent sized strands too, you see? So I'm going to put those down here. Now these, I didn't know what to think about them. I'm still debating on them. The way I like them and the way I really don't know. But I got them because there was only one, and I don't have anything like it. I think of bubble gum. You know, the little bubble gum balls. That's what I think of, but they're pretty. But I didn't know if I wanted to look at them or chew them. I mean, they were $2. I'm sorry, I'm silly. And they're clearance out for $1. And you have your yellows and your blues, and there's whites. It's like a tricolor in there, and it's kind of got a little bit of a marble look on some of these beads. I like it, and they're glass. They're heavy. So, and you get 2 strands, $1. Definitely different. I had to have it. Now these right here, I don't know what they're made of. I don't know. I can't tell really, but they're pretty. There's really peachy color, and I mixed it with the little antique silver little 4mm. It looks like the little rounds, and then the black. But these are like a twisted leaf, and they have this really pretty iridescent shine to it. I just really love it. I love flowers and leaves, and then I even have the little peach crackle. If you get a better look at it like this. I'm still messing around with my settings on my camera. So as time goes on, I will get better at this. Okay, now this one, I just love these colors together. This is another one that was $1. And to me, this looks like on my last haul where I did they had the crimson. To me, this looks like the, what they call crimson. It's kind of like in between a maroonish, purplish. It's a really unique color. And then you have a little silver spacer beads. Looks like little daisy spacer beads. And the marble, these are marbled, and it's got the black and the cream and the white. It's just, I just love this right here. I'm actually going to try to match this up with those pearls, the new pearl color from Dollar Beads, and see. They can make it a really pretty necklace. So I actually like them just how they're strung, really. So that's nice. $1. Go to your local Walmart before I hit them, and I will buy everything. Okay, and these right here, these are the teardrop shape, and they're $1 as well. And these were so cute. I think these will make a really good pair of earrings. In fact, I think I had some beads similar to this that I made earrings out of, and they turned out really pretty because I made a lot of earrings because they're so easy to make. I'll show on one of the videos some of my earrings. There's nothing really fancy, but they're cute. And one side is kind of got the silver faceted, and the other is like a clear. You can see that. I don't know how close I can get without messing up, but really cute. And then they had, I love these beads. They're not glass, but I don't care. They're really light and they're really pretty. They're like this white with the little crushed glass and the bumps, and they have the little, even the bicones and the little, like a little seed bead in there. But they are so pretty. There's so many things you can do with these beads. A lot of people are like, well, I only like glass, and I do tend to focus mostly on like crystal and glass. But when they're this pretty, who cares what they're made of? Who cares? They're $1 and they're beautiful. I would wear it. I don't care what they're made of because they are beautiful. So they only had 2 of those. So I bought them both. I wish they had more, especially because I like having whites. I need more because I don't know about everything. And then they had, which I bought 2 strands of, this really, oh my goodness, I just love these. Check this out. Look at the blues. It's really, really pretty. Like this blue right here, oh my gosh, that is one of my favorites. I just love that shade of blue. I don't think this camera is doing it justice. This is more like a cobalt blue, which I think that's pretty too. And again, it's just like the others. It has the crushed glass, so just like these, except for you're getting a whole string of them, which I really love. And you get, pretty minute, you get like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these for $1. I was like, yes. So I got 2 of these. Aren't those beautiful? These are one of my favorites. I really, really, really like this. Put them over here. And then they also had it in this beautiful purple shade. It's a really, I love this shade purple. Some people might call that a pink, and I guess in some lights it kind of looks like a pink. It's in between. It's more like, to me, like purple with a touch of pink, but I just love it. Isn't that beautiful? $2 marked down to $1. I bought everything. I'll be going to, in fact, I'm going to be going back there. So I got 2 of those. I love those. That's all they had. They only had 1 of those. So, and finally, there's one color that I do not have hardly any of, and it is the black. Now these right here were 75 cents, and they are glass, and so 50% off that, so that is great. And I believe that's like the 8mm, and these are the smaller. I mean, look at, that's a lot of beads. What I don't get though is on here they will give you 2 strands, which is great. I mean, just look at that. Less than 40 cents for this. You get 2 strands. And each of the strands, as you can tell, I'll put it down here. It's a nice size strand. So you get 2 on those, and I got a couple of those. But then you only get 1 on here. But that's okay. For the price, it's okay. But you would think they would put 2 on here too, but they didn't. It's just your basic black. I don't have a lot of it. Let's see, I do need to. Now this, my final thing, is not beads, but it sparkles. So if it sparkles, I am going to put it on here. These were the face fillers. which I love this. You can use these for a lot of crafts and just put in, as it says, you can put in vases and put in, and I can actually use this, or you get one of them decorative dishes and you just throw these in there with it, and it just looks really pretty, and it's kind of like a light champagne or like a yellowish shade with the clear, and they're really pretty. 50 cents. 50 cents. They had two, so I bought two. So if you guys haven't checked out your local Walmart lately, I suggest you go and check, and hopefully that sale is going on. And even if the additional sale isn't going on, these were worth $2, just what the price they had. And a lot of times you have to go, and they won't have them right next to the beads. They'll have them like in a corner somewhere and stash. And sometimes they'll be hanging up, and sometimes they'll be in these little container bins or baskets, and they just throw them all together, like where they took them down, and they haven't went to pricing them, all of them yet. And just really look through stuff. Sometimes, like these right here, I wouldn't have seen these. Some of these were strung up, which I would have seen those, but some of them they had at the bottom of the shelf in a little bin, and it had craft papers over them. And so I was digging through this, because I know a lot of times they just kind of shove everything together. That section kind of gets kind of messy at our Walmart anyway. So I just suggest going there, and hopefully you find some good deals there. And if you can't find any, let me know if you have a video of it. I love to see it. And if you like this video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I'll be doing a lot more hauls, and I have another one I'm working on right now, and it will be coming really soon. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye bye.